Welcome back to A Couple Things podcast with
Woo!
Juju and Des.
Yeah, hey, welcome back to A Couple Things podcast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know I'm going to repeat because we are kind of rusty. We haven't done our podcast since
It's been exactly how many days? You just told me, like
103 days.
103 days? The time has just flown by. That means it's
Flown
been
by.
a third of a year.
Yeah, I think it was like, it was pretty long, like almost 4 months or 5 months.
Unacceptable, you guys. We are so sorry.
Unacceptable. Very unacceptable. There's been a lot of changes in our life since you guys have last seen us. If you guys follow us on Instagram and all that stuff, then you guys probably are kind of caught up with like what we're doing and stuff. But if you don't know, we are currently in Texas. We moved to Dallas, Texas.
We moved back in November and it's now February.
Yes.
That means we have lived here for like 4 months now.
Yep.
Well, it's not like 3 months, but it's going to be 4 months this month, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like that long, but that's pretty much the reason why we've been gone, because we just didn't have a setup and we like still don't, but we just made shift this work tonight. And
Destiny honestly did this whole room. Like, I'm not going to lie, this room looked way different.
yeah,
Like,
I
way
literally
different.
just put this together really quick because I was like, we're going to keep procrastinating and we just need to do it and get it done. And I think it looks kind of cute, especially with this black wall behind us.
Yeah, it looks.
We're still going to fix it up more. But
I think honestly, this might be a way better setup than we actually did have before.
yeah. Well, okay. So this couch is really heavy. It's a huge,
Super
massive
heavy.
couch. And I literally rearranged the entire couch all by myself, piece by piece, a little bit ago. And you know what inspired me to do that?
What?
Reddit.
Reddit.
I was looking all through Reddit because
Reddit.
we were talking about that we wanted to film this podcast episode. And I wanted to find some good topics to talk about and some stories. And I saw a thread that said, what are some stereotypes about men that are like low-key true? What?
Here
You're
comes the
triggered?
stereotypes about men.
No, but it's not that bad. But one of them said,
Like, what?
I know, I just really hit you with that, huh? No, but one of them said, if a woman wants to get something done, like literally just start doing something ridiculous, like go start getting power tools and freaking buzzing up something into the wall, and like the man will come and help you do it, because like how is he just gonna let you do it?
100% true.
But I started moving this couch, and next thing you know, Julius is in the shower. And if you guys don't know Julius, he has like a 45-minute to an hour
Yeah,
shower
I'm in the
routine.
shower. I'm taking a long one, so I don't got to come help.
So by the time he came up into this room, still in his towel,
Yeah.
it was
still in
already
my
rearranged,
towel.
and he was in shock.
Yeah, because I was like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that I'm coming to a whole different setup. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, we literally just put this whole entire setup, got all the cords out, got the microphone, got the computer, got everything ready within the last hour.
Yeah, we're making it happen tonight.
Yeah, we definitely, like, I think, like, definitely going into January, we were kind of burnt out, because if you guys don't follow us on like YouTube and stuff, you guys definitely need to go do that right now. But we were doing Vlogmas, and Vlogmas was like super tiring. Plus, like, if you guys don't know, we don't have a nanny. We don't have really anybody watching Koa, so it's like just us 24/7.
Yeah, not
and
even
then-
like a nanny, even like just a person that can
Yeah.
most people have like a grandparent or something, or like a mom, anybody who can kind of come
Yep.
and watch their baby when they need some help. But we really just rely on ourselves. We don't
Yeah.
really like to ask. Maybe if we asked more, people would, but we just don't.
And also, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. We just be more comfortable just like with, you know,
Bringing him
watching.
everywhere.
Yeah, bringing them everywhere, honestly, because, you know, it's good to let them get out and get the experience and stuff. But at the same time, it's also good to, you know what I'm saying?
But
away.
honestly, though, my aunt has really been coming through. Like, I
Yes.
appreciate her so much.
Definitely. Honestly, Destiny's aunt, like, I think Koa, like,
He
he
really likes
yeah,
her.
he really likes her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's super comfortable with her.
And he loves Jasmine.
Yeah, and Jasmine. Jasmine was able to put him to sleep 2 times. Like, if you guys don't know, I keep saying if you guys don't
I
know,
know,
because there's like
that's your
so much.
phrase for the
Man,
night.
we honestly just need to stop saying so much stuff because we haven't been here in 106 days. It's been
I thought you
so
just said
long.
103.
Or 103, my bad. 103 days. I don't know why I'm getting it messed up. But 103 days. So I think like we definitely need to tell them, like
What's
update
been
them.
going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we live in Dallas, Texas now. Koa is no longer like a little tiny baby. He's like running around and opening all the cabinets and literally
Stop.
on his own throughout the house.
I know. Speaking of, I feel like there's so much I want to talk about. It's like word vomit. It all wants to come out at once, but I need to like stay on track. So
Yeah.
let's go through our update and then we'll get into like the future, what we want. And then we're going to get into like the fun stuff. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because
So,
I know like a lot of you guys probably want to update like of where we've been. We started our podcast and we were going super hard, and then like we kind of just like stopped out of nowhere. You know
yeah,
what I'm
we
saying?
stopped because we moved and we didn't have a setup, but it was
Yeah,
kind of
true.
like when we first wanted to start it back then, and we didn't have a setup back then either, but we were like, if we just start it, something is better than nothing, and we can work on the setup in the meantime. So that's
Yeah.
what we decided to do this time again,
Yeah, honestly, I think that we should just keep this setup. This setup is
right?
nice.
It's cute. I just want to add
Yeah.
some more lights in the back.
Yeah, we could spice it up and put some
Yeah.
more stuff here.
And different lighting in the front, but it's still cute. I like it.
Yep. But so we actually live in Dallas, Texas now. This is our home. We purchased this home. It's our first home that we bought. So that's like a super big accomplishment. And that was kind of a big reason why we were moving to Texas, just because, we were renting in Los Angeles for like 4 years, 5 years, and spending the
A
last
lot of
3 years,
money.
we were spending $10,000 a month on rent.
Yeah. Last
And
year we spent what? So $120,000
on rent.
on $120,000. Mind you, for some reason, our electric bill and everything out there in California was
wild.
ridiculous. It was like, how much was it? Sometimes like $1,500 a month.
Yeah, like bro, like, I don't even know. I think honestly is because we would be keeping stuff on, or just not doing it the smart way. But our bills were super high. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we can just be honest with you guys because this podcast is like
Giving it
truthfulness
real,
and
yeah.
giving you guys all the real. Like, our bills were around like what, like $21,000 a month. in Los
Probably
Angeles.
more
Yeah, I
because
think like
if our rent's
probably like
10
23.
plus our electric, our cable that we didn't even use, we had 3 cars, and I would never even drive. He just used 1 car. So
Goodness.
our cars alone were how much? Let's see.
Our cars alone were almost like 10K. So yeah, like we were definitely our rent.
No, not 10K.
Yeah, because we had. Oh yeah, because I didn't
The
have
Range
the TRX.
Rover was like 1,000. The TRX is still kind of pricey.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean it was like close to like 5,000.
No,
or
the
whatever.
Tesla was a lot, but we got rid of that.
Yeah, the Tesla. But yeah, so basically our bills and stuff in Los Angeles were around like 21, anywhere between 21 to 24,000 a month, literally, and that's every single month. So we were comfortable out there, but it was just like we didn't own anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were leasing our cars. We were renting all of our places that we were staying at.
It was
and
almost like we felt like there was only so much that we could grow our family.
Exactly.
Like, obviously, it's such a great, amazing place to live if you're young and you want to live this like fun life and network and, do all of these, have all these experiences.
Yeah.
Like, they have all the events out there. Literally, we still get invited to events out there, and sometimes we've
Like
debated.
every
We've been
week.
debating today, like, should we go to one that we got invited to?
Yeah.
So it is convenient, and I mean, it's beautiful. There's
Yeah,
so
it's-
many
it's
pluses.
cool.
Like,
Like,
we
there's-
did love it.
LA is nice. LA is like where we like started everything, where we, our family started everything. But
It has a special place in our
yeah,
heart.
you outgrow places, and I
Yeah,
think that
it's
we
just
kind of
not
outgrew
the
it.
spot for us where we are in our life.
Yep, exactly. So now we live in Dallas, Texas. Like I said, we bought our home and we own our home. We actually live on a little over an acre. We have a huge yard in the front and the back, and
We've been
like
sledding down our side yard today,
yeah, like
actually.
we have like so much room, and honestly, like just living in Dallas now, it's so peaceful. Like we can go out to dinner and just do so much stuff, and it's not so chaotic. Like there's not so much traffic. There's not, what I'm saying, so much stuff you got to worry about.
Yeah, which we actually do need to work more on is actually going
Going
out
out,
and doing
yep,
things. And that's one thing that we do want to change this year because we found ourselves, since we've had Koa, we
yeah,
found ourselves feeling kind of like stuck. And it's not his fault at all. It's we have just made ourselves like that because if you have a toddler, you know how hard it actually is to be out in public with them. Like you constantly have to worry about what if we go to a
exactly.
restaurant and they like throw a tantrum? And most of the time he's good, but that thought of like what if he acts up or what if people look at us or what if this and that, it can take over and stop you from doing a lot.
For sure.
But we really just need to start getting out and experiencing things because it's also really great for him and for our own mental well-being.
Yeah, definitely. Like I feel like we be not gonna lie, we be cooped up, but I
Big time.
think this crib though is more of like a cooped up place. Like in LA we were cooped up, but we would be, what I'm saying, we were close to the city and stuff. But where we're at now, it's like we have a big plot of land, and our whole backyard is a clean slate right now. So we have so much planned for the backyard. We got like a pool, basketball court, gym, like putt golf,
Yeah.
just
One day this place is
all
going to be an
that.
amazing cooped up.
Yeah, super, super crazy. Like our whole backyard is gonna be like a resort. And that's kind of what we wanted because like we already say, we're already cooped up people. Like we're not gonna be going out to the parties and stuff like that. Like we're just saying like go out and, go to a restaurant every once in a while rather than stay home and cook dinner and what I'm saying, watch movies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we're still like homebodies.
We're
So
homebodies, but we need to make a point to kind of force ourselves to
yeah.
get out because when
Yeah,
we
for
do
sure.
get out, we usually have fun.
Yeah, no, that I mean anything we do, we have fun.
Yeah.
Like we have fun doing anything. But I think a big thing for us is we were transitioning into the move and all this stuff, and like the move was very expensive because like we said, we literally don't like renting a crib. It's like, yeah, okay, you got to put a deposit down, whatever, but buying a crib is a whole different thing. Like you're paying so much like things, then you have to put a big lump sum of money down and all this stuff. So I feel like we haven't been traveling a lot because we're adjusting to where we're at, and you know what I'm saying, we're using our money towards like our house
Yeah,
and
I've been
all that stuff.
itching to actually travel like
Yeah. Oh
so
my
bad, you
goodness.
guys. But oh my gosh, we just went on 2 trips in January,
Yeah.
which we still have to update you on. But we went to Washington and then we went to LA. And the LA flight back home, Koa was
Oh my
awful.
goodness.
Like, I don't know what got into him, but
Yeah.
it was his worst flight to date. Usually he's an amazing child on the flight. And we're like, this is piece of cake. No,
Oh my.
this boy was on one so
he was
bad.
going crazy.
He was like, and he wasn't really like crying, but he was like yelling, just like talking so loud in the plane. And it was a later flight. So, it's super quiet in the plane. And he's just like, ah, dad. Like,
Yeah, like literally just screaming and like,
wanting
there's
to run.
yeah, there's only so much you can do because you're in that small little space, you know what I'm saying? So that was like a kind of terrifying
I
trip to go
know.
on.
Now I'm like thinking about a 10-hour flight somewhere, and
Oh
that
yeah,
sounds
10 hours.
terrifying.
10 hours, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I could do 10 hours unless I'm super rich and we can go on a private plane.
private jet.
Yeah, and let him just run around and do what he does.
I know. You know what I was thinking about today is that the newborn stage is so underrated.
Super.
The newborn stage is a piece of cake. Like what I would give to go back to that time. It was so easy. All I did was lay in bed all day and breastfeed. Like literally, it's you just and the baby sleeps. I'm like the baby.
Honestly,
They sleep all day. They wake up for like 15 minutes.
I think somebody's getting baby fever.
You guys, I am. I'm not even gonna lie.
Uh-oh.
I really want a baby. Like
Uh-oh.
I think it's time because I think Koba's getting to the age where he's the perfect, it'll be the perfect age gap, like 2 years.
I think honestly, guys, I'm a family man, and transitioning into a dad is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me and like just my whole life in general. Because if
Oh,
you guys don't even understand. Me and Cole have like a super
I already know what you're gonna say.
crazy. I know like Destiny already knows he's a daddy's boy, but a lot of people say that their son is a daddy's boy, but I'm gonna just be honest with you guys.
Okay,
He's
he
a
did go
daddy's
through a
boy.
phase a month ago where he was big time mama's boy. Please
But
admit.
like,
Please
babe,
admit last month.
no, he like he's always like
Admit it.
loving you and stuff.
Nope.
But it's a different vibe, guys. You guys don't understand. Me and him have like a super locked in, like brain to brain. You know what I'm saying? Function to
Okay.
function. I don't even know how to
No, I
explain it,
love your
but.
guys' bond. It is amazing.
But yeah, it's just like it's the best thing. So for
Yeah.
me, I would love for Destiny, you know what I'm saying, to get pregnant again, and we work on, or not work on, but just, if God blesses us with another baby.
I know it's a crazy decision because I'm still on birth control, so I actually have to make a point to go to the doctor and like physically get off of birth control.
Yep.
Because I have the IUD, so I need to get it completely removed. So once I do, that's like, okay, we're literally trying for a baby. And I think I'm ready. I think I'm at that stage. But then again, no, babe, listen to this.
Hey, this is
Because
some
when I
real
was
tea right
searching,
now, guys.
I
Because
know.
this is like some stuff like me and Destiny be always like
Because no,
talking
we've been
about
actually
babies
saying
and
this
stuff,
for like
but-
the past 2 months. But like, I'm actually serious. Like, I really kind of want to get pregnant again.
Hey, you guys might be seeing some crazy stuff 2023. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
but I need to tell you something because I was searching through Reddit and I saw a post of somebody basically saying that they had another baby and they feel so guilty because their firstborn like is not the baby anymore and has to kind of they treat them like they're older than their actual age.
I'm confused.
You know what I mean? Okay, so for example,
I think I do know what
let's say
you're
we have
saying.
another
Like,
baby, especially if it's a little girl.
yeah.
Right? Now, Koa, we're going to start treating him like he's so much older. He's so grown and kind of like, yes.
I don't think so.
That's
I
how
honestly
it is
think
naturally.
I honestly don't think that's how it's gonna be. For me, at least, I think that it's gonna be like
You're not going to see him as the baby anymore.
no, I'm gonna see both of them as the baby, but I think it's just gonna be as like, okay, Koa's like a boy, so he's gonna want to be hanging out and wanting to do like play basketball and be outside and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But also, do you know how much attention he needs constantly?
No, I know that, but
So
but that's the
imagine.
thing though. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's actually kind of better for you. Like when you're pregnant, you're gonna be able to go take a nap and all that stuff. And Cole's gonna be a little bit older, so I can go outside.
No, but what about when the new baby's here and we both have to give that new baby so much more attention and Koa's attention is literally going to cut in half.
Yeah, but that's why we're a great team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
and
he's still
and
my
honestly,
baby.
like the newborn stage, we're actually really, really good parents. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I felt like when we first were gonna be parents, I thought it was gonna be kind of difficult. Like we were gonna be like, oh my God, this and that, this and that. But I feel like our transition of becoming parents was super good and it was natural.
Yeah,
So
it came natural kind
like us being parents to a newborn and a toddler, I think it'll just be kind of normal. Like at first it'll be kind of chaotic because we got two dogs and then we have Koa, which he's crazy right now, and then a newborn. But at the end of the day, it's just like Koa's gonna be growing up and he's gonna want to like hang out and be outside more. You know what I'm saying? Start riding a bike and all this stuff. So like, it's like a different thing. And plus he's going to be super loving. I'm going to teach him to know that like that's your brother or sister, that's your baby brother, that's your baby sister. You know what I'm saying?
I know this is like a horrible comparison, but I saw this in the post also, so I just kind of want to compare for us. So think about how when we first had Diggy, right? Our dog Diggy.
Yep.
And he was our baby, like our only child basically. We loved him so much. Then we got our second dog Doodle.
He's
and what
crazy.
happened with our attention with Diggy?
Okay, so let me stop you here because Doodle won't let us give Diggy any attention. If he did, Diggy would get a lot of attention. But Doodle is so crazy, guys, that if you go up to Diggy and you literally even just say one word to him like, "Hi, Diggy," Doodle starts
Doodle
jumping
will
over
literally
you.
intercept.
Like he just intercepts the whole entire bond you got going with
Yeah, he will
Diggy.
not
So it's
let
like
anybody pet Diggy.
at all. So you know what I'm
It's
saying?
really sad, actually.
That's a different type of situation right there.
I know it's a different situation, but I'm just saying in the sense of sometimes because of that, this is probably mean to say, but do you ever kind of miss the time when it was just us and Diggy?
Uh, no,
Not in regards to Koa, but just like that bond you had with Diggy versus the bond you have with him now. It used to be so
yeah.
much.
Well, it used to be a little bit stronger. But like I said, because bro, anytime I even just pet Diggy, he doodle run. He'll jump over the couch. Like I'm talking
He'll
about,
jump
he'll
over
literally
anything, leap.
leap over the couch, run and slide with his paws and intercept Diggy and get in front and try to take all the kisses and all that stuff
Yeah, he'll go under your arm so you can't pet Diggy.
at all. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Well,
know, but
anyways, the reason I bring this up because in the Reddit post, people were saying sometimes they have mom guilt and sometimes they miss the time when it was just them and their firstborn.
yeah, definitely. I
You're
mean,
gonna miss the time. I
yeah,
can
because but
guarantee
that's
it.
nostalgia. That's anything. Like that's anything. Like
You're
you
gonna
probably miss like being in middle school and elementary and not having like so much stress or not having stress, but not having so much like to carry on your shoulders. Like now you got to pay rent and this and that and this. You know what I'm saying? And when you were in middle school, you just went to school
I'm
and
just
worried
saying
about
I already
GPAs and
know
stuff.
for a fact. Maybe you don't see it this way, but I know when I'm pregnant and I'm about to give birth, I'm gonna be excited, but I'm also gonna be really sad
Yeah.
because it's gonna be our last moments with
Babe,
Koa
I
as our
already
only
listen.
baby.
You don't have to tell me you're gonna be sad.
I'm
I
gonna
already
cry.
know you're gonna cry. Destiny is the emotional bird of everything. She's just like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a good thing because you
Yeah.
need that in life. Like a lot of people, they be like too caught up with like egos and like just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking
Be
of, why do
be
men
strong.
not want to show their emotions or like talk about
I think
their emotional feelings? What
I
is it?
honestly I think some men do, but some men don't. But I think they don't just because
Let's not say they, let's say you.
well, I like to keep my emotions to myself because
Why?
some of my emotions, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, we don't know
I
what you're
don't need to
saying.
put them on other people. You know, I can keep all
No,
those
but you
emotions to
do.
myself. No, but like at the end of the
Me, you
day,
do.
yeah, but I like to just handle it myself because I already know, like, you know what I'm saying? It adds more stress on you,
No, it
and we already have a
doesn't. It
good
makes, do you know how,
situation with, you know what I'm saying, how we are moving and everything like that. Like we are really like
okay,
a
I want to
good
like
couple.
confess something to you.
What?
Okay, they don't know about this, and I'm not sure if you want to talk about it, but in January, Julius did have a really big life changing event happen.
Tragic. Yep.
Tragic happened to him. Do you want to talk about it a
Yeah.
little
So
bit?
my grandpa, if you guys know, my grandpa passed away, and yeah, he just passed away, and it was like it's a big tragic changing moment for me just because like that was somebody like literally I was close to. That's like, even if you guys ever watched me from YouTube before like I even knew Destiny or anything like that, like my grandpa was kind of like on my page. That's who I was living with, you know what I'm saying, from grade zero to, or from age zero to 25 years old.
He
Like
was
we
really your
were
main
like
father
this.
figure, right?
Yeah, he
You
was
would say.
literally everything. I like my grandpa literally taught me everything about bank accounts, about credit, about just
Riding a
life, everything.
quad,
Riding a quad,
fishing,
fishing,
oystering.
oysters, lobster, like swimming, everything. My grandpa is like the one who taught me. So yeah, I went through like a big kind of tragic change in just life in general. Like, it's a lot different. You don't get to just pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, Papa, what are you doing?" Or like, if I have like a million voice memos from him, or not voice memos, voicemails from him, and I guarantee you, I probably would have had like 20 more. You know what I'm saying? From
Oh,
now.
I love his voice. I even have some voicemails. He's so sweet with those. They're the best to have though now, right?
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. So that was like a tragic thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
But when
yeah,
that was all happening, Julius, the way he is he did not want to talk about it at all. He like was barely even telling me what was going on because he just was keeping it in so much because he felt like if he talks about it, he's gonna like be sad and cry.
nah,
But
not. I
when,
don't know.
well, when you went to Washington to visit
Mhm.
him before he passed, I literally cried day and night all day because what made me so sad was that you were going to be so sad and keep it all in.
No, I didn't. I don't keep it in.
You do, babe.
I don't keep it in. I just let it be how it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Sometimes you have to just understand things. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah,
I
don't
know,
cry
but
about it.
I know because I know I'm the crybaby.
Yeah, I know
Does
you
that
are.
make you feel like you can't cry because I'm the
No, I
crybaby?
just don't like crying like that. I'm just more of like a, you know what I'm
I
saying? Like
know.
it's not. I don't know. It's just
Well, I
what it
just want
is.
you to
But
know that I want you to feel like comfortable to talk to me about anything, even
yeah, no,
if
I'm
you're like
comfortable. I
sad or
just
so
am like
happy.
a more of a like I just like to. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not a super emotional person, and I like to handle my emotions myself. And you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just how I do. But yeah, and I don't like to, like I was saying before we were talking about all this, I don't like to bring my like problems and stuff onto other people because, everybody has problems. Like, yeah, my grandpa had passed away, but there's also other people that are going through, you know what I'm saying, the same type of thing. So I don't want to bring my problems upon anybody else or even put the negative vibe or negative anything in the air for anybody to take. I want everybody to be positive, positive vibes only. And yeah.
Yeah, but in life, there's always positive and negative, and you have to feel both.
Yeah, no,
You can't like
definitely.
stop yourself from feeling negative because, I mean, all those times really also help you appreciate the positive so much more.
Yeah, you appreciate everything. I mean, like you just have to like those type of like in the situation that I'm in, it's just like a situation of like you at first you don't like still it doesn't really seem real, but like as day by day, like you have to just kind of
Cope.
like, yeah, you have, well, you're not cope, but you have to like have an understanding, and you have to have like a set place of where your mind and head is gonna be at. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
convincing yourself to
Yeah,
like
not even
be good.
convincing. Like you just have to have a peace of mind. Like you have to know, like, okay, well, my grandpa was super happy, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like just everything. You have to know he's happy. He fought hard for a long time. He had prostate cancer, and then it just turned into a whole bunch of crazy other stuff. But yeah, it's just like stuff like that that you have to understand. Like, okay, the type of person he was, it's just an understanding thing that it's hard to understand, but you have to just try to understand and make your own conclusion to the story of his. Like,
Like he's
he's in,
happier now.
yeah, he's in heaven with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? And
They're probably up
yeah,
there having a blast, being lit up there.
lit, having drinks. My grandpa was a big vodka and cranberry
Cranberry.
guy.
He's up there going, I wonder if he can even have vodka and cranberry up there. If he
Man,
is,
he's
he's
lit. It
going
doesn't matter. It
crazy.
doesn't matter where my grandpa's at. He's lit. But yeah, my grandpa, he actually took me and Destiny on our first vacation, and that
To
was to
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Like that was literally our first vacation ever. I pranked Destiny one video, and my grandpa was like our biggest supporter too in YouTube and literally anything that we were doing. He was like the biggest supporter. But he watched one of our videos of me pranking Destiny saying that we were gonna go to Hawaii, like I got her tickets. But we really didn't. So my grandpa, he actually bought us tickets. He called me and said, "You know what? Do you guys like really want to go to
Hawaii.
Hawaii?" Like, and I've been to Hawaii multiple times. My grandpa, he actually took me, my cousin Ivy, and then my friend Justice, not Jay Cook, but my other friend Justice, to Hawaii when we graduated, and then he took me like 3 other times when I was little. But
Dang.
yeah, Hawaii was our spot, so he took me and Destiny there, and it was crazy because at the time, literally, me and Destiny we didn't have any money. I think we just moved. Did we move? Or no, we didn't
No,
even
we were
move
still
yet.
living in the studio.
We were
Like
still
I was
living in
still
the
working at
studio.
Hooters.
Yeah, like literally me and Destiny had no money. We just started our YouTube channel. And he paid for the whole entire trip. He bought our tickets, paid for the rental car, paid for the Airbnb, and the Airbnb was on the beach, super nice and comfortable. Paid for all the excursions. We swam with the sharks and all that stuff.
It was
So
an amazing trip. It was so
yeah,
fun.
my grandpa, like that's the type of stuff he would do. So that's
He was a
it's
great
fun.
person, a
Yeah.
fun guy,
Yep.
so kind. I loved
Yep.
him very much.
Yeah. Everything.
And
He
I'm glad
was.
that I got to meet him for some
Yeah.
time.
If you ever got to meet him, he was that guy. No
Yeah, he
cap.
like left a memory. He leaves a memory with every single person that he encounters.
Yeah, he is funny. But yeah, so that's like a tragic event that happened. And
Babe,
yeah, but
I was laughing about when you said that, like how we didn't have any money, because what came to mind is the time at Taco Bell when you
oh my
thought,
goodness.
because you guys, when we first started dating, we went to Taco Bell one time and Julius was like ordering everything off of the dollar menu. And I ordered a chalupa supreme, and the chalupa was like $4. And he's like,
Yeah, no,
after
had
I
no
ordered
money.
it, he goes, "Who goes to Taco Bell and gets one item for $4?"
Like we're at Ruth Chris or something. She's over here ordering a chalupa taco like it's a gourmet Ruth Chris taco or something like that. And I'm over here getting soft tacos and crunchy tacos on the dollar menu. And literally, mind you, I probably have like $35 in my account. So she's
But
draining
I can't
my
even
whole
believe
account. I'm over here
the
like,
$4
damn, bro.
chalupa literally was like so much for him.
But you guys don't understand. I had literally no money. She was
I
leaving me
was
dry.
so-
She was finna go to work the next day, get tips, get like work and all
I
that
cannot
stuff.
believe.
And I was gonna be at home, dry, probably going to Ralph's and acting like I'm doing the checkout. And you know what I'm saying? Nah, but I really would do the checkout. I would probably get like some chips and stuff and just be
The Hawaiian chips.
Hawaiian chips. And bro, it was crazy at that time. Like we literally had no money.
I remember
Well, I did. No
one
money.
time he said on Thanksgiving that he went and got a rotisserie chicken at Ralph's, and that's what he ate as his Thanksgiving meal.
It was me and
Aw.
like two of my friends. We had literally a rotisserie chicken, and we got some macaroni and cheese and the little tiny hot wings from Ralph's.
Did you make the mac or?
No,
Like
it was
Velveeta
everything was
or, like,
already
Kraft?
made. Everything was already made, so we were just went back and
Oh shoot! Okay,
you know
then.
what I'm saying. But that was crazy. That was like a actual Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying. And
Speaking
it's
of the studio days, this just reminded me. Can I just tell you one? Let's exchange like pet peeves, like recent pet peeves. Me
here
just
we
using
go.
this as an excuse.
Here we go.
Okay, you guys, not to be mean, but every time Julius cooks, which obviously it's nice that you're cooking.
At least I'm cooking.
I know, but you guys, he uses every single pot and pan and dish in the house. Like
That's
he will
because,
use
like,
7 bowls and like 8 pans to make any meal
I'm definitely
and doesn't wash
using
any of the
multiple-
dishes.
Like think about it like this. I'm cooking chicken. I'm not cooking chicken using the same pan as I cook my vegetables or something with. That's disgusting. So therefore
Why can't you cook your vegetables first and then use the same pan to cook your chicken?
because sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes like I'll cook like maybe like fried rice, for instance. I'm not gonna cook my chicken and eggs in the same thing. No way. Disgusting. Like I
Okay.
need two separate
Well, if you
pans,
use the
and they
wok,
need to cook at the same time. And then
you
I
guys,
gotta.
but the thing is that it doesn't matter what he's cooking. Everything he cooks, he will use 85 dishes and not wash a single one. And then
She's
when
lying.
he
I
cleans
definitely
up,
haven't washed a dish in a long, long time. I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't washed dish, but at least
you didn't
like,
even wash your
baby, at
dishes in the
least.
studio.
But be honest though, at least I actually try to cook, and I be going outside of my own
Very
comfort
rarely
zone
though.
and cooking like actual stuff. Like yesterday, I made Chick-fil-A nuggets
Those
with
were good.
French fries, and they were smacking. And I'm definitely making those again because those I might even make those tonight.
Those were good, but
I
he
might make
also
those tonight.
used a million dishes.
Yeah, but it
Didn't
came out
wash
fire.
any of them. And then
It came out fire.
yeah, it came out fire, but like the dishes thing, like this is what he does when he cleans up. He will load all of the dishes into the sink. So they're like piled up to the top to the point where you can't even turn the water on to wash any of the dishes because everything will go
That
all
was
over the
one
place.
time, and that was
Every
the other
time.
day. She's just
Every
using
time.
that as because I did it the
No,
other
you guys,
day.
he does it all the time.
I did that the other. I'm not gonna lie, I did that the other day. Yes, the other day it was crazy. I would try to make some fried rice, and I messed the whole rice up, and I was very disappointed in myself.
Oh my gosh, I've
Very
never.
disappointed. I
He
was so
was.
disappointed.
You know why that happened? Because you were
'Cause
hyping up your fried
yeah.
rice so much, talking about that it was that he said that his fried rice was better than anything I can cook.
Definitely, my fried rice is definitely
So that was
probably
your
one
karma.
of the best fried rice in the whole entire world.
Not that day.
Like, yeah, not that day. That day was pretty bad, but it's all good.
No,
But
it was good. He refused to eat it. I ate it, and Koa ate it, and we ate leftovers the next day too.
man, I gotta let you guys know though, it's been crazy in Dallas. So if you guys never even, well, for me, I've never even been to Texas, right? So
Before we moved.
yeah, so speaking like this all kind of ties into like cooking fried rice and stuff, right? So we had to go grocery shopping because they said we were gonna get like a snowstorm or whatever, right? So we didn't know what to expect. Everybody was saying go grocery shopping. So we went grocery shopping to get those groceries. I messed up on the fried rice, and I was so kind of like irritated and mad because I knew we couldn't go to the store and just get some more like ingredients to cook the fried rice because it's crazy snowstorm out here. It's snowing. It's like crazy, right?
Yeah. So basically, when it snows out here in Texas,
It's
it literally doesn't snow. It actually just ices. So everything, the roads, like our yard, everything is literally just ice.
ice.
So he thought like he could take his truck out even. And no, we were in the truck and like you could feel it just slip and sliding, no traction. It was actually really scary.
It was, and honestly, like it was like a crazy. Like everybody says, they call Dallas Dallaska or whatever. I'm pretty sure if
I
you're
haven't
from,
heard that.
I always see it. I literally see it every day, and I'm pretty sure if you're from Dallas, you probably call it the same thing. But it's crazy. Like when it first started snowing, it wasn't sticking at all, and then it just started coming down crazy and started sticking everywhere. Like I woke up at like 8 in the morning, and that's when it was snowing. It's crazy.
Yeah, but the crazy thing also about Texas is that it was just 81 degrees like a couple weeks ago. Now it's snowing, and now it's pretty much done snowing actually, and next week is going to be like in the 70s again.
Actually,
So the weather-
tomorrow is gonna be in. It's gonna be 68 tomorrow.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like the weather
That's
out here is
crazy.
so bipolar. You don't even know. It's kind of cool though. I honestly like it. And back to what you were saying about you have to be positive about everything. Some people see this. Everybody's been DMing me like, "Oh yeah, it's horrible." But honestly, we saw it as like kind of a fun thing even though we're snowed in.
Yeah.
We went outside and we like sledded with a cardboard box.
Yep,
and
we
it
did a
was
lot of
so
stuff.
Fun.
You guys can actually go watch that because we actually just dropped the YouTube video yesterday, and it was like a big vlog and stuff. So you guys can go watch that. And if
Gotta
you
love
guys aren't
it.
subscribed to our YouTube channel, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I don't know, like we can kind of talk about this because it's our podcast. So yeah, we could talk about everything up in here. But me and Destiny have been kind of slacking on all of our like
Social media
yeah, social
platforms.
media platforms. Like we went super hard for Vlogmas, and after that we posted like 2 times in January.
But that was because you were going through a lot. So
Yeah, I
you
was going
couldn't
through a
force
lot.
yourself to post if
Yeah,
you weren't
true.
feeling up to it.
True. I was going through a lot and stuff like that. But, at the same time, we just have been slacking and not like we haven't been doing as much as we should. Like, for
Only
instance,
in January, though. We were doing good before then.
yeah, we were doing good, but like I'm talking about on all our social medias. So TikTok, YouTube, our like
Instagram,
Instagram, but a couple of things
a
podcasts, like
couple things
everything.
podcast.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? We like tend to kind of get comfortable and slack and not go as hard as we should. So like we definitely want to make a change from like
We're
starting
gonna work on that.
February.
Yep.
Yeah, basically we'll start now. Well, we already started in February, but like February goals for the rest of the year was just really be active on all our social media platforms and really like talk to you guys and be interactive with you guys and
Yep. We're even going live on Facebook on Saturday. So,
Yep.
ooh, that's another platform. If you guys want to
Yeah.
watch us live, we might cook or something. We're gonna do something fun. So,
Yeah, I think we should cook.
yeah.
Teach them fried rice, lobster fried
Oh
rice. If you guys want to
man,
know how to cook
babe,
it,
I don't know. What if you messed it up again on
you just have to
live?
make. If you make the rice, we're good to go.
You were saying that you make it so much better though.
Nah, I can make rice, but you can make good rice too.
Okay.
So we gotta make the team. We gotta, what I'm saying, make the dream work.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you want to update on? Because I want to get into these crazy Reddit stories.
Honestly, I think that you guys are kind of up to date. There's just been a lot happening. We live in Dallas, Texas now. Cole is not little.
It's
And
little.
yeah, so yeah, that's really all. Like we're still the same people.
We're still
Still,
the same people.
we moved. And oh yeah, speaking of bills and stuff, like I know you guys probably are like, oh, they were spending. Like we just kind of cut it off and said we were spending 23 or 21 to 24K a month in California. So we came out here actually, and there has been so many things that we were like paying for that was like irrelevant or we didn't know that we were paying for. And like for instance, the Tesla, we drove the Tesla like once or twice a month because the charge port was like horrible, like it would never charge full.
Oh yeah, the at home charge.
The at home charge port thing was
It
trash.
takes forever to
Take
charge.
like 11 hours.
Yeah, when you charge your Tesla at home, it takes forever. And then in Dallas, there's literally no supercharging stations. Like the closest one was like 45 minutes away. If your car's dead, you're not making it 45 minutes away. And who's going to go that far just to charge?
Exactly. So we got rid of the Tesla, which we were paying like $2,200 a month or some stuff like that.
Plus
So
the insurance was expensive on that.
Plus the Range Rover. We don't have the Range Rover anymore. So
but I want another one.
Yeah, but she wants to get a new one, the new 2023, which I think that's a good idea. I like it.
Because I don't have a car right now. We only have one car, and it's the big, huge truck, which I don't like driving.
So I think, that might be the next whip. But, we cut down a lot of our bills. Like probably half of our bills. They're actually way more than half of our bills.
We cut our bills by a lot.
65 to 70%.
A lot, yeah.
From what we were paying in
Which
California.
I'm proud of ourselves. We even went through like our subscriptions because literally if you go to your subscriptions, you won't even realize that you're paying monthly for all of these things that you don't even realize.
Exactly. Like guys, you don't understand. Like I was paying $225 for a gym membership. We're paying like $90 for cable that we don't even use, don't even watch.
Yeah, he was still paying for his Equinox membership in California when we moved here.
Like that's what I'm saying. So it was just kind of like a out of pocket just spending, you know what I'm saying? Like we were just doing a crazy like dumb spending
Yeah,
that
we're
shouldn't have
growing
been
up
done.
though, because
Yeah,
we
I
realized.
think moving to Texas and going through buying a house and stuff, it made us grow up and realize like, the real important things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't be shopping and spending money on dumb stuff that, that we don't need anymore,
Yeah, honestly, buying this house was like the best financial decision for us because
Definitely.
it really
For
did
sure.
teach us a lot.
Yeah. And honestly, we've been really, really good at like saving like our money and stuff like that now with
Hmm.
not going everywhere in California and doing everything and trying
Yep.
to buy the best of the best and this and that.
Yeah, we haven't bought designer in ages,
I haven't bought
but
a design. I love Target.
right, the
Swear to
Goodfellow. I
God,
love Target
Goodfellow
too.
and Co. That's
Love
my
Target.
thing. Sweats,
I
everything.
no, I love Amazon, the dupes. Ooh, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I post all the Amazon dupes.
I am wearing a designer piece right now because I thought I wanted to pop out for the first podcast, but I got this a long time
With the
ago.
Halloween socks and the Crocs on the
Yeah,
bottom.
I got Crocs on.
You're popping out.
I'm popping out right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny. Okay, babe. So, is there any other personal goals or like things that you want to change yourself for the new year?
Yeah, actually, I do have some personal. I actually
Wait, because I know on your list is the gym because that's everybody's.
Yeah,
But I saw this funny hysterical meme and it was like, don't go to the gym in January because you'll see this type of stuff. And it was this guy and he had those arm bar things that you can pull like super far. And he was literally leaping across the whole gym back and forth.
because it's people that don't know
Be
what they're
doing the
doing.
most.
Okay,
Oh my
so look,
gosh.
my goals for the rest of this year. This is, what I'm saying. I posted this on Instagram earlier today. I said transitioning my everyday lifestyle. So more,
Oh shoot.
you know what I'm saying. This is
Okay,
I
pop
just,
out then.
I want to, I want to become a better me for me and my family. You know what I'm saying. So transitioning my everyday lifestyle, more working out, more being in a positive vibes only headspace. Like, you know what I'm saying?
PVO.
I sometimes tend to let little things get me mad and stuff. And honestly, like for no reason, like it's just pointless. Drinking more water, that's a big one because I barely drink any water.
Did you drink any today?
No.
Wow.
Whoops.
Not even one
My
sip.
bad. But no, I definitely didn't drink no water.
Okay,
today.
I'm getting a Stanley Cups. I'm doing it.
That's what I need. That no procrastinating, which I think I've been pretty good at that. This podcast, kids only apparel. If you don't know,
He said I've been pretty good at that. He wrote the list today.
yeah, I wrote the list today.
I've been
But I'm
pretty
saying,
good at
like
that.
starting off though, like you know what I'm saying. The podcast we started.
Yeah, we
it,
did good today.
Kids only apparel, like you know what I'm saying. If you guys don't know, we dropped kids only apparel, which is our clothing brand, which we'll talk to you guys in a second about that. Eating cleaner, which today I did kind of eat a little bit cleaner.
I don't know.
Actually, I didn't. I started off bad with that one today. More work, less play. Definitely, I've been working pretty hard. Been working.
Stop saying been. It's been like 8 hours.
Nah, but I'm saying though, you know what I mean. Okay, showing more love, like that was a big one for me because honestly, that's just with anything. That could be towards like Destiny, towards Diggy, like the puppies. Koa, he gets all my love, so I don't think I could show him any more love because he just gets a lot of love. Destiny gets all my love. And I think honestly, I was just like saying, showing more love as in, supporting other people that I know, like that either do YouTube or, have a small business or just trying to strive to be successful in something, you know what I'm saying? Because I would want them to support me,
Yeah, not to cut you off, but we did talk about that today, which we'll get more into. But
yeah,
we talked about like, just go ahead, I'll finish.
So showing more love, stepping outside my comfort zone more. I definitely want to be able to, like, just feel more comfortable in situations I'm not comfortable in. Telling my close people I love them more. Definitely, I want to start doing that. Or, what I'm saying? I say that to Destiny and
Do
stuff.
you
But
tell your? I was gonna ask you that. Do you tell your friends
no, I don't really.
that you
But that's
love
what I'm
them and
saying.
things like that?
Not really, because I talk to my friends like a lot throughout the day, so it's not like, oh, every time I love you. You know what I'm saying? But
Do you
I
ever tell your friends that you love them?
not really. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's why I need to start
No, I
doing
know.
that.
I'm
Telling
just
my close
curious.
people I love them more. Like,
I don't tell people I. Do I tell people I love them?
yeah,
I do.
like your dad and your mom stuff. Yeah, when you get off
Yeah,
the
my
phone and
dad and
stuff.
my mom, but I don't tell like friends.
Yeah, true. You don't. With Sierra, you be like, I love you so
Well, I tell Sierra, but that's because she
much.
says it a lot too.
Yeah,
So
they're like emotional birds. I don't even know what goes on with them. But the next one is being more organized with everything. And that's kind of my last one. Just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be a better person every day. And if you work on something every single day to get better at, then you're going to be a better person. And, you could just, it doesn't even mean like, you know what I'm saying, you have to change in certain ways or whatever. You can still keep the same habits that you have, but you know what I'm saying, just pick up
little
different things.
improvements.
Yeah, make little improvements. I want to like become a little bit more fit. I want to, make sure I'm drinking a lot more water and being hydrated and, just
Yeah.
little things.
Well, going off of yours, I think for me,
Yeah, let me hear yours. I want to hear what's going on with you. I want to hear your plans or
okay,
your
well,
goals.
I've come to realize, you guys, and this is like crazy for me to, I think you think that I'm kind of the person who doesn't think that I do anything wrong.
No, yeah, okay. Destiny, she is
Which is
an
not
innocent.
true.
She thinks, well, whenever like with me and her, she's always the right person. So I don't
Coming
know.
from the Taurus.
Yeah, but I'm not. But that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that. He thinks he's always
You
right,
can't
but
justify just because I'm a Taurus
no,
on who
but
I am.
Julius, you don't think you're
I'm
always right?
serious. Yeah, but there's a lot of Tauruses that aren't like me.
Okay, well, let's drop the Taurus thing, but you definitely think you're always right,
Nah,
regardless if
Destiny
you're a
is like
freaking scorpion or
literally Destiny is Albert. She thinks she's
who's
Albert
Albert?
Einstein. She thinks she knows everything.
Not
On
true.
God, it's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh. But anyways, I've realized that I do have like some character flaws.
What do you mean, like
I have some character flaws that I really need to work on, and
Like
they're
what?
really unacceptable.
Like what?
Like one is that I tend to get so caught up and overwhelmed on whatever is going on in my life, and like if I'm like busy or like stressed out about something, I let it consume me to the point where I don't ever like reach out to people a lot. Like I don't just call like my grandma or my aunt or like my cousins. It's always people calling me first, which is not right. Like it definitely has to be a two-way street, but I sometimes
Yeah.
just feel so busy that I feel like, oh my gosh, whenever I get a break, I feel like that's just my time to actually, that's my one break. I usually don't want to like sit there and catch up on like calls, but it is
Yeah.
important for me to make that effort with everybody in my life, because everybody has something going on in their life and something that they're busy with. So it's really not an
Exactly.
excuse, and I need to stop doing that. Like I need to reach out to the people that I love and I care about.
Yeah, just even if it's just like, hey, what are you doing, or even a text message. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's just because then
I need to do
people
that.
like that is like a good thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if an old friend of mine or something texts me, I'll be like, oh, what's up,
That's
bro?
nice,
Like that's
right?
nice. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like people that know me know that I'm not like that. So whenever I do it, they're literally so in shock and like appreciative. Like when I call my aunt, she's like, "Whoa, like thank you for calling me, because I never do that, but I need to more."
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
actually a big problem of mine. So that's
Yeah.
something that I'm going to work on, and at least I'm realizing, right?
Yeah, I mean that's
And
good.
acknowledging.
Acknowledge it, because now you can change it for the better.
Yep. I need to get better also about like texting back immediately right when I see a text, because sometimes I'll see a text and then I'll get busy doing something and be like, okay, I'm going to respond after I'm done doing this, and then I'll forget, and next thing you know, it's like 3 hours later and I'm barely texting back.
Yeah, definitely. You are horrible
Horrible.
at texting. That's new. Like the other day, I went into the store to get groceries, and she texted me
A list.
if there was onions. I said, no, babe, there's no white onions, but there's red and there's sweet onions. Literally less than 30 seconds after. So I'm just walking around the store thinking that she's just gonna reply or something. Bro, I get no reply. So I call
And
her.
I'm in the car the
She
whole
gets
time
no,
waiting
like,
outside.
literally doesn't answer. So I'm just like, damn, I'm not even gonna get onions. Like, and then I just go in the car. I'm like, you just asked me if like about the onions. You didn't even text me. Like, I don't even know. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I'm pretty
saying?
bad about that.
Yeah, she needs to get on her phone skills.
I need to. And also, my phone is always dead. It's literally always on 1%. I don't know how, but it just is.
We be ready to shoot TikToks. Oh my God, babe, my phone's on 1. Do you know where the charger's at?
Literally.
I be like, oh my.
We need more
use
chargers.
We have 7 of them everywhere. There's
don't.
a charger right there.
We have one charger.
Bro, like, look, let me see what my phone's on.
We have one.
What's
Let
your
me see
phone
what
on?
mine's on. 31.
That's
not
not mine's on
me.
53, but like hers is always dead. Every morning she's like, she'll be like, babe, where's my phone? She does this word like every single morning. She does this thing. Babe, where's my phone? Babe, where's my phone? And then I'll be like,
talk?
yeah. Well, I'm just making, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to make it seem like you, but. I'd be like, babe, I think Koa just had it. Because sometimes we let Koa get up and just run around and do his own thing because it'd be way too early. And
only in the room, though.
Yeah, only in the room. So we just, the doors are closed. He just runs around, watches Miss Rachel.
This morning he woke up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So basically he grabbed Destiny's phone and he'll just run around and like, you know what I'm saying, throw it around, throw it against the wall and do all this crazy stuff. Destiny will wake up like, babe, where's my phone? Where's my phone, babe? And she'll be like, oh, there it is. Go grab it. And she'll be like, babe, it's dead.
Where's the charger?
And then look, this is what she did today. She said, babe, do you have a charger over there? I said, no, babe, I don't have a charger. She said, oh, well, I do. And then like literally
I didn't even know there was one
like
next
went
to me.
and plugged the thing in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, her phone is always dead.
Okay, so have my phone charged. I got a list of things I need to work on.
Nah, but that's like little things.
I know,
it's
it's little things. But also another thing is anybody that I've ever had any like relationship with, not like romantically, but like, family or
family,
friendship,
friends.
anything, anybody that I've ever cared about or has just been in my life, I want to make it a point to be in a good place with them. So if we're not like in the best place, or if there's anything like awkward or any tension or anything that we just haven't really discussed, I want to reach out to all those people and just make things good, because life is just short and there's just no point in carrying any like weirdness in you. So that's one thing I want to do as well, which is good. Which
life is short, and once life is done, all you have is memories. So you know what I'm saying, you gotta make as much memories as you can. You know what I'm saying? Memories last forever, so make as many memories as you can.
Yep, very true.
Very, very true.
Those are my goals. Okay. What are your guys' goals? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Comment below, because I honestly like this is great doing this podcast, because this is actually cool, because you guys can interact with us and, let us know your goals. Let us know like what you guys, you know what I'm saying, want to accomplish or change.
And you guys can
better.
Write paragraphs down.
Yeah, like we're literally
talk as much as you want.
Yeah, talk as much as you want. And like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes some episodes, like who knows, like we may look at a comment and be like, wow, this is very interesting or something, and want to bring it up and talk about it in an episode or something.
Yeah.
So
because we're actually also able to see more of the comments on our podcast, because there's like fewer of them, so we can actually go through and like read them all. Yeah. And address them or, discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I loved our last podcast that we did 103 days ago.
103.
We did Reddit stories, and they were so fun.
Yeah, Reddit. So
I kind of want to bring that to like every podcast now.
She's been talking about Reddit stories all day. She's like, babe, I can't wait to do the Reddit stories.
Okay, I found like a crazy one. Are you going to be able to follow? It's kind of long.
Dang, babe, you're gonna try to put me through a test right now?
Just listen, okay?
She's gonna try to put me through a test.
It's a good story.
Here we go.
Okay, it's called "My Mother Forced Me to Play Hide and Seek Every Night at 9. One night, it wasn't a game." This is a true story. It's crazy.
That was the title?
That was the title.
I thought you were about to start reading it.
Okay, so we're gonna go into these Reddit stories. I think I'm actually just
gonna do one.
I'm not gonna do the long one, because pretty long. Maybe I'll do it on the next episode.
Yeah,
It
save
is
it.
a good
Hey, yeah.
story
Let us know.
though.
Yeah, let us know what Reddit stories you want to see, because
I
Destiny
know.
loves
I
this.
really do want to read it, but I'm going to just do this other one because there's like more to discuss about it.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is an Am I the Asshole one again, actually. Am I the asshole for refusing to get a job and pay rent at my parents' house? That's the title. I had my 18th birthday 3 days ago. On the day after my birthday, my stepdad told me he wanted me to start paying rent to, quote, live in his house. My stepdad is quite Christian and conservative. I don't expect to live rent free forever, but I know my stepdad is coming from a spiteful place. He and my mom have 2 kids in 9 years of marriage. I'm not his own, and it's clear I'm a reminder that his wife was a non virgin, divorced woman before him. So, of course, I'm being treated like a guest, and my mom is allowing it because she thinks the sun shines out his ass. He doesn't need my money to pay rent. Plus, I don't have much, and he wants 300 euros per month. They live in the UK. We still have lots of time for this, but I bet his own kids won't be paying rent while they're in school. My A level exams, UK school system, start mid April and last up to July. I'm doing STEM subjects and hoping to fulfill my offer for a medicine course at a good university, aiming for A, plus, which will take a lot of studying. And if I have time to get a job, it will be difficult to maintain that level of studying that I need to do. I'm literally moving out in September. Basically, they have to get loans in the UK. So she says like that she's going to be paying for all her student, you know,
Mm-hmm.
studying. I'm trying to save the money I had left from my last job for when I move out, and paying my stepdad 800 euros when he doesn't need it feels spiteful and like he's punishing me and making my life harder for being born. Basically, my aunt, my mom's sister, who isn't fond of him either, said he's being ridiculous and told me to come live with her. Her house is an hour away, but my school is in the middle, 30 minutes each way. She said she has a guest room free so I can save money for my uni. This benefits me most. This benefits me most, so I took her up on the offer. My mother keeps crying that I'm leaving already, so my stepdad is annoyed. We got into an argument where he said he's just treating me like a tenant to prepare me for the real world. So I said, do tenants not have the right to leave? Which annoyed him further. My stepdad says I'm hurting my mom and taking resources from my aunt because I'm too entitled to pay rent. This is just what's best for me. I said I'd visit. Am I the asshole?
No, I think that she should just go live with her aunt.
Why?
Literally, because at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she should just go live with her aunt. Like
You think he's being
she's
spiteful?
18. She's 18, so I mean, you do at some point you have to grow up, and you have to understand responsibilities, because if you don't understand the responsibilities, then it's going to be a hard life. So, I think a way for her to understand the responsibilities and a way for her to save money at the same time, it's a win-win situation to go with her aunt. But it's just you know what I'm saying, having to like break the break the comfort zone of knowing like she's with her mom, and you know what I'm saying, that's probably what her comfort zone was.
Yeah. But I would say for like when Koa is older or when one of our kids are older, let's say they're 18, and if they're really trying to find their way in the world right when they turn 18 and trying
Bro, they
to.
don't gotta give no rent when they're 18.
No, I
Like,
know, but I'm saying especially if they're trying to figure it out for themselves. You know, it's not like she's just staying there doing nothing and just kind of like doesn't have any type of plan. She's trying to do something for herself and
yeah.
to better herself and her future. So it's like trying to make, I don't like when people try to make things harder for people purposely just because they feel like you need to learn this lesson, the life's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because obviously you
'Cause
need
life,
to teach your kids responsibilities.
And literally, life may not be hard for her. She may wake up the next day and do a lotto ticket and become a billionaire. And
Okay.
then what happens? Then, you know what I'm saying? Life's not hard. Like, well, life still will be hard because life is never easy. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I think obviously you should teach your kids responsibilities, but at the same time, I don't believe in making things unnecessarily hard just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Or taking like you don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to take your kids' money to
Yeah.
sleep in your house. Like family is family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like part of what you even strive so hard to make a good life for yourself and your family, a big reason for that is so that you can help your kids and give them,
exactly.
make help them to do whatever they need to do to be successful in life. So if she's trying to be successful in life, why are you trying to make it harder on her just for the sake of it when you don't need that?
I would say go live with your aunt and you know what I'm saying? Just yeah, that's how, relax with your aunt and work on yourself and yeah, become a grown lady. You're 18 and you have a lot to live for and a lot to learn and a lot of responsibilities that come with that age of being 18 and transitioning into 21 and you know, being on your own.
Okay, so since that one was short, I'm going to do one more. I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to tell you what it's
Yeah,
about.
just tell us
Yeah, I'm not going to
what
read it.
that thing is
I'm going to tell
about,
you what
cause
it's about.
that other one was kind of long. I was
That
getting
was
lost.
not long.
I was like, okay,
Oh my
boom,
god.
boom, boom.
You were
But it was good
you
though.
were
I
one of
like
those
it.
in
I
school
actually,
who didn't follow along when the other kids were reading, huh?
well, it was just like I'm just more of like I'm more of a visualizer, not visualizer. I don't know what that is, but visualizer.
You need pictures and
Yeah, I need
stuff,
pictures or
faces,
video
people.
or something like that, or I'll be forgetting
You can't
sometimes.
even watch a movie either, so that's
Yeah,
a lie.
but it got to be during the day because I'll probably fall
Even
asleep at night.
then.
No, I'll definitely watch a movie.
Okay, we haven't watched a movie in a long time where you stayed up.
Yes.
Okay, so this next one is titled I am conflicted on going to my cousin's wedding who stole my other cousin's girlfriend. Now ex.
Ooh, now that's
Oh,
crazy right
okay.
there.
So I already read it,
Now
so I'm
that
just gonna
right there,
like
crazy.
summarize what it's about. So, boom. There's cousin Sam and cousin Jake, right?
Uh-huh.
So this guy, or let's say you are friends with two people, Sam and Jake, or
Okay.
not friends, cousins with Sam and Jake,
Okay.
and you're close to both of them equally, and they're close to each other as well.
Yep.
And so Sam has a girlfriend. One day they're like kind of for a period of time arguing a lot. Whatever happens, they break up, and Jake gets with the girlfriend. But like they all used to hang out, kind of thing. But Jake gets with the cousin's girlfriend, right?
I'm not going to the wedding.
And Jake wants you
I'm
to
not
be
going,
his
bro.
groomsman.
I'm not even be cool with him.
Oh, you're not gonna be cool with him?
Probably not because if that means that he was already looking at that at Jake or whatever the dude, them two, he was already looking at her like that. So that means that he's probably looking at you like that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get there like in with you. If you know what I'm saying, that's that's the way I look at it. Because loyalty is deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no loyalty in you, then loyalty is like the biggest thing.
Yeah, and then if they were close and Jake did that to Sam, who's to say he wouldn't do it to you?
Exactly.
Or
That's
something, not that same situation, but something similar.
If anybody was to do that, that's why you gotta
Dang.
just. Like,
what if you were closer friend? Like, what if you were closer cousins with Jake and you didn't really even talk to Sam that much?
yeah, if I didn't talk to Sam that much, then it wouldn't really matter. But if I talked to them both and they were both cool, and we were like in a big friendship group and like we're all hella cool, you know what I'm saying? And then they broke up, and then like maybe like a couple weeks later, boom, they're starting dating. I'd be like, bro,
it was more than friends; they
the
were cousins.
yeah, I'd be like, bro, what is going on? Like, bro, I can't even be cool with you, bro, because how do I know? You know what I'm saying? It's just like a loyalty type thing. Like, how do I know that you don't be
Loyalty's
looking
everything.
at Destiny like that? You know what I'm saying? Because
Why-
Destiny got a big old badonkadonk.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
don't bring
Hey, you
me
can-
into this. This
you
is
can
a
look.
hypothetical story.
You can look, but you know what I'm saying? That baby number 2 about to be up there.
Should we start?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might
I'm
start.
nervous.
We might start pretty soon. And that's how we're going to end this podcast, guys. We might be starting on baby number 2 pretty soon. Well, we ain't even going to let you guys know. We just going to pop out. And when we pop out,
we
we
can't
going to
tell them
pop
when we're
out.
starting.
Yeah, we're just going to pop out. And when we pop out, we pop it out with that pop out, pop out.
It's going to be an amazing time. We hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. If there's any
Yes.
topics you want us to talk about, let us know down in the comments below. Or also you can DM our Instagram,
A
send
couple
us some
things podcast.
questions. If you need some advice on a crazy situation in your life, like let us know and we will talk about it.
Yes. And yeah, guys, we have a lot more to talk about in our next episode. And, you know, we're not on any schedule, so don't think that we're just posting every Friday or something like that. Who knows? You guys may get another podcast episode on Monday or something, Tuesday or Wednesday. Who knows? You know? So that's why you got to turn your post notifications on, and you got to be subscribed, and you got to go follow us on Instagram. And all that stuff will be in the description below, so you guys can, you know, stay up to date with everything.
But our goal is at least once a week.
Definitely once a week. And if we can, we're going to try to push it to more. And, you know, like 2023 is going to be a big year for us. So we're going to be having some special guests on here. And we're really going to be going hard on this podcast platform and our YouTube platform and our TikTok, Instagram, and everything. So you guys need to go follow us on all that. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this first podcast back. First podcast of 2023. It's Liddy.
Love you so much, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.